Hey guys, it is Thursday, May 1st, first day of this new and final month. It is a national holiday here in Sweden, so I'm at the gym. It's 5:30 in the morning right now, but nobody's here because normal people sleep in on national holidays. That just means I'm gonna be able to film my lift today. It's my last workout day of the week, and so we're doing shoulders and core. So let's get at it. Hey everybody, it is now the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you. It's a Sunday. I did Sunday weigh-in this morning and I weighed in at 65.7 kilo, which is a substantial drop from 1 week ago. Vill du hälsa? Nej. I think I'm down 1.25 kilo in just 1 week, which is way too much, but I was just leading up to my menstrual cycle starting last week, and now it's pretty much gone, like it's completely tapered down. So I'm just going to stick to my macros and the way things are right now for another week and see if things flatten out and I just lose a half kilo over the next week, and we'll see what happens. But I thought today I would film what I eat in a day because I haven't done that in a while. So I'll put up my food and I'll put up my macros just to log it in time and document that for me. My kids never get to make an appearance in any of my videos. I actually very specifically try to keep them out of it, but sometimes it's fun to look back on these videos and see how much they've grown over the years. Eller hur, Macy? Yeah. Let's see. Also, it is, like I said, it's May 4th. The weather forecast is looking really good for the next couple of weeks, and so I think we're going to go down to the farm and we're going to plant our setpotatis and our setlök, which is the seed potatoes and the seed onions, and get those in the ground. So that's really exciting. Maybe I'll bring you guys along for that and we can do a little bit of a farm clip, and then, yeah, and that will be the day. So I'm having too much fun listening to YouTube to film a time lapse of this, but this is the potatoes that we're going to be planting. I got one more row of holes to dig, and then this is going to be at least one row, possibly two, of I got this mixed onion. Here's where we're going to have peas, I think here, or maybe peas will be there. Peas there, and then these will be green beans on these trellises that I built, and I use garden twine to tie them together and allow space for the vines to grow up and fasten to. We grew on this space last year, so we've tarped it over for now to rest it. Aside from the potatoes and onions, we're gonna do a bunch of carrots and a bunch of beets and probably somewhere over here some sort of squash. I've been thinking actually of maybe planting some like pumpkins, small pumpkins, Hokkaido pumpkins maybe, or acorn squashes, and just training them to go over the tarp here. So plant them here and see if I can't train all the vines to go this way. That might be a tall order because they can be wild, and if I mess up, they're gonna take over my beets and stuff. But I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to try it out. But that's what we got going on here. Hey guys, welcome to the home gym. It's been a while since we've been in here. Just finished an hour on the treadmill, just incline walking. Cardio is done for the day. Whew, but I decided I'm gonna name this little series How to Survive the End of a Diet because it is an experience. And like I said in my last video, the whole reason I decided to do these weekly videos for the last month of this diet is the same reason I did weekly baby bump updates during each of my pregnancies, because when you get down to it, shit gets really real, and it's just, I don't know, it's very, very exciting. It's exciting to talk about all the symptoms and all the challenges and all the struggles and all of the highs and the lows and everything. It's exciting to like document that, to look back on, but also if you're in it, maybe I'm just speaking on behalf of myself, I don't know, but I can't imagine I'm the only person who is in it and struggling and just wants to see what other people are going through and like commiserate. Like, you can't really talk about this stuff with the people around you in your daily life who aren't also doing it, because it just sounds like you're constantly complaining, and everyone is going to look at you and tell you, oh, you have body dysmorphia and you have eating disorders and you have big time issues. And it's like, no, this is just part of the lifestyle. This is part of the life cycle of bodybuilding. It's the end of a cut and it's really hard, but you know, people like to admire the people who have results because like, wow, they were so consistent and dedicated and committed. But yet when those people who eventually achieved their results are in it and struggling, they tend to get judged and people don't want to hear about it. And they're told like, oh, you have big issues. Why are you even doing this? So it's tough. You know, it's like the same as in pregnancy. You really want to talk about how hard it is, but the majority of people that you encounter like end up judging you, thinking that you're being ungrateful, or like you should be so thankful that you're going through that. There's so many people who would love to be in your position. And it's like, I can suffer, but also willingly do this happily at the same time. So I just the other day watched this vlog that Will Tennyson put out where he was at the very, very end of prep before his bodybuilding competition. And it was so masterfully and artistically produced. I would probably watch it multiple times just because it was an enjoyable watch. But in terms of context and content, oh my God, did I feel seen? And I just was sucked in to that video. I mean, he's obviously way more hardcore into it than I am, but it was just such a cathartic and enjoyable watch because it's like, man, this person gets it. They know what I'm going through and I'm going through it. They're going through it. I'm not alone. And wow, look at, he's sticking to it. I can stick to it, you know? So I just, I think that maybe this could be valuable to the very niche population out there who also is just in the thick of it. In the final weeks of the diet, you're tired, you're hungry, you're fatigued mentally, like big time mental fatigue. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Look at my face. Whoa. I slept like shit last night. My 6-year-old has a stomach bug, so he's got to stay home from school today, which means I got to get to the gym. It is 4:55 in the morning. And I'm running late. Well, I don't know how well you guys can hear me because I have the defroster going right now. Because it's -4 outside. Why is it -4? It's May 5th. Why is it -4? Gosh. Anyway, I can't go anywhere until I can see, so I guess we'll just sit here. It's 5:04 in the morning. Back in chest day today. Yeah, I don't know. If there's nobody at the gym, maybe we can do a little bit of filming. But if there are people at the gym, I just simply do not film when people are there because it's super awkward. Yeah, mostly I don't film at the gym when anyone's there because it is like lethally embarrassing to me. Nobody's here, so we can do a little filming. Literally rolled out of bed today, so shout out to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I guess. Like I said, I slept like absolute crap last night. First of all, my freshly minted 3-year-old, he turned 3 last week, just couldn't fall asleep, didn't want to go to sleep. He didn't go to bed until almost 11 p.m. last night. And then I kept waking up throughout the night, starving all night long. So hungry. So hungry. And it was so hard to go back to sleep. And then my sound machine died, so I had to run around looking for a charging cable. And then my daughter came in because she had a nightmare. My middle kid woke up because he had growing pains in his feet, so I had to get him medicine. It was just a whole night. But we don't have time to dilly-dally because I'm 15 minutes late already. So let's hit the lat pulls. It's been a little while since I filmed back in chest, I think. So let's get at it. In between sets, especially now since I'm so deep into my diet, I feel myself slowing down, getting a little bit more tired, wanting to conserve energy. And so in between sets, I force myself to do laps around. We have like a little lap that we can do up here in the weight room. I just force myself to do laps. And this is how sick I am. I've counted that it takes me 30 steps or something like that to do one lap. Yeah, 30 steps. And so like in my head, I'm like, all right, well, if I do 4 laps in between each set, and I do 4 sets per exercise, and I do 6 exercises, I can get X number of steps into my step count just by doing laps between sets instead of sitting around scrolling or twiddling my thumbs. I don't know. I'm in a silent competition with someone who works out at this gym and uses this particular chest press machine because they always have it on 55 kilo, or whatever the 55 stands for. And I'm just not there yet. I'm at 51. So I put it on 50 kilo and then I put on another kilo in these added weight plates here. But I'm super jealous because I want to get to the 55. I want to match and beat the other person who's using this machine. But I'm just not there yet. time I've worn shorts in like 8 months. I am shooketh. Let me see if I can get the right lighting. Look at this. So I'm home. I got my kids to school. I've got my sick kid fed and cuddled up on the couch watching Peppa Pig right now. And I just have like a crazy busy day ahead of me. I need to apply for a couple jobs. I have to prepare for a interview that I have tomorrow, clean the kitchen. I'm doing the laundry right now. And then I've just got to clean our entire house. But then in a little bit, when I have time, I'm going to go out, probably after lunch, I'm going to go out and do my hour of cardio. And then I have to clean the hen house today. But maybe I'll bring you guys with me and we can do a little bit of a hen house clean out time lapse. I don't have an exciting life, guys. But the hen house needs to be cleaned out. So we're going to do that today. And that's probably going to be the rest of my day before I have to pick up my kids, get dinner going, got to get my daughter to Girl Scouts later. So, yeah, that's what we got going on. So let's get at it. Well, now we're at the hen house, but I'm not going to bother filming because there's nothing to see here. So this is the before and here is the after. Like I said, can't really tell the difference, but it's done. Well, it's only been a couple days. This was supposed to be a vlog that spanned over the course of a week, but it's already long enough. We'll just take it as it comes and we'll cut this video now, and I'll come back in a few days with a new one to continue the saga of how to survive the end of a diet. Right now, I'm having fiber, veggies with lots of water and fiber to fill my belly up, and I'm just trying to stay active and keep moving to pass the time so that I don't just sit around thinking about snacking. Catch you guys in the next one.